Hello student, today we are discuss about vibration of air column in a pipe closed at one end. In last lecture we are discuss about that stationary waves means when two identical transverse or longitudinal progressive wave travel along the same path but in an opposite direction interfere with each other, then node and antinodes are formed. Due to superposition of this wave, it interferes with each other and resultant wave is obtained in the form of loop, and that loop is called as stationary wave. We know that during propagation of stationary wave, node and antinodes are formed. Node and antinodes are formed. Therefore, we have to draw here figure, that is first mode of vibration when pipe closed at one end. For that purpose we have to draw here figure for first mode of vibration. Here antinode is formed at the little small distance. L is equal to lambda by 4. This is the first mode of vibration. When pipe close at one end and antinode are formed. When pipe close at one end, then second mode of vibration is shown in figure. Here antinode is formed at the little small distance. This is the second mode of vibration. Second mode of vibration. In second mode, we have to node and antinodes are formed. This is the third mode of vibration. This is third mode of vibration. We have to see here. Distance is 5 lambda by 4. This is third mode of vibration. Third mode of vibration. We know that when stationary waves are formed, then node and antinodes are respectively formed. Node means amplitude of vibration is 0 or particle does not move at the rest position, and antinode means the particle moves with maximum amplitude Particle vibrate with maximum amplitude, then that point is called as antinode. And node means the point of vibration at which particle vibrates with minimum amplitude or distance. Their distance is point of vibration, that is amplitude is 0. Therefore, that one is called as node. We know that when pipe closure at one end, then node always form at this is the closed end of the pipe. This is the closed end of the pipe. Let us consider small l is the length of air column. Small l is the length of air column, and capital L here represent corrected length of air column. In last lecture we have discussed about that when pipe closed at one end, then end correction be given by L is equal to L plus E, where E is end correction, L is length of pipe, and E is end correction, and it is given by 0.3D. Because antinode, in last lecture also we have discussed about that end correction occur when antinode is formed at the little small when pipe is open. At the antinode is always formed at the open end of the pipe, and the distance between open end of the tube and position of an antinode is called as end correction. This is the end correction. When pipe closed at one end, then end correction is given by L is equal to L plus E. E is end correction, and that distance according to Reynolds, in last lecture we have discussed about that distance is given by 0.3D, because antinode it is formed at the little small distance at the open end of the tube. Therefore, that position, the distance between open end of tube and antinode, it is called as end correction, and that distance is given by 0.3D according to Reynolds. D is inner diameter of the tube. Then here in this case vibration we have to consider vibration of air column when pipe closed at one end. Then let us consider these are the three modes of vibration. These are the three modes of vibration when pipe closed at one end. When closed at one end, then at that time node always form at the closed end, and antinode always form at the open end. Then L is corrected length, small l is the length of pipe. Then when first node occur, the distance here consider is the distance between. We know that in properties of the stationary wave we have discussed about that the distance between node and antinode is lambda by 4. The distance between node and antinode is lambda by 4. Therefore, we here for first node we have to consider the distance between node and antinode. L is lambda by 4. We have to for first node we have to consider distance is lambda by 4. For second mode of vibration, for this second mode of vibration, the distance between two successive node or two antinode is lambda by 4 for second mode. Therefore, we have to consider the first distance, that is lambda by 4, and the distance between two successive node or antinode is lambda by 2. Therefore, here by solving this distance we get 2 lambda plus 4 lambda, that is 6 lambda by 8. 6 lambda by 8, that is 3 lambda by 4. Therefore, distance is 3 lambda by 4. Here distance is considered 3 lambda by 4. 3 lambda by 4. Therefore, for second mode, that distance is 3 lambda by 4. For next third mode of vibration, distance is considered 3 lambda by 4 is 3 lambda by 4, and the distance between two successive node or antinode is lambda by 2. Therefore 3 into 2 6 lambda plus 4 lambda divided by 8, therefore 10 lambda divided by 8, therefore it becomes 5 by 4, 5 by 4, 5 lambda by 4. Therefore distance is here for third mode of vibration is 5 lambda by 4. Therefore after that we can calculate the fundamental frequency of vibration. This is about the first mode, second mode and third vibration of pen pipe closed at one end. After that, for first mode we have to consider here L is equal to, we know that distance is lambda by 4. Lambda is equal to 4L. But when we know that V is equal to, we know that V is equal to L lambda. That is, V is velocity, L is fundamental frequency, lambda is wavelength. We know that distance V is equal to L lambda. Therefore N is equal to V divided by lambda. By putting, say, this equation 1, say this equation 2. Then after that, by putting this equation, put 1 into here, put 1 into, then we get N is equal to V divided by 4L. But this is called as fundamental frequency. And first harmonic and fundamental frequency. And this is called as lowest frequency of vibration. After that, for second mode also, but capital L is equal to L plus E. When pipe closed at one end, then N is equal to 4 L plus E. E is end correction. V is velocity. E is end correction. L is length of pipe. N is fundamental frequency. V is velocity. L is the length of pipe. E is end correction. Then after that, for second mode, we have to consider second mode. After that, second mode is here distance is L is equal to 3 lambda by 4. Therefore, consider here distance 3 lambda 1 by 4. 3 lambda by 4. We know that lambda 1 is equal to 4L by 3. 4L by 3. Then, but V is equal to N lambda. N is equal to V divided by lambda. We know that. Then, for next mode of vibration, we have to consider frequency N1 and the wavelength lambda 1. Say this equation 4. Just say this equation 5. Then put this value. Put equation 4 in 5 we get. For that purpose we have to write here v divided by 4n divided by 3. Therefore n1 is equal to 3v divided by 4n. But here quantity is n1 is equal to 3n. Since n is equal to v divided by 4n, fundamental frequency. Say this equation. This is called as third harmonic. This is called as third harmonic and first overtone. First overtone. We know that. This is called as third harmonic and first overtone. We know that overtone is the higher, it is the integral multiple of higher frequency, and harmonic means it is the minimum frequency or lowest frequency, and overtone means it is the integral multiple of higher frequency. This is for second mode of vibration. After that, for third vibration, third mode of vibration. For third mode of vibration, we have to consider the distance L is equal to 5 lambda by 4. Here we know that distance, we know that V is equal to here lambda 2 is equal to 4L by 5. Here consider 7 equation. Then we know that, but V is equal to N lambda. N2 is equal to V divided by lambda 2. For next mode, we have to consider wavelength is lambda by 2 and lambda 2 and frequency is n2. Put equation 7 in 8. Then we get n2 is equal to V divided by 4L divided by 5. N2 is equal to 5V divided by 4L. Again, this quantity is fundamental frequency. Therefore, N2 is equal to, we get 5L. 5N. This is called as fifth harmonic and second overtone. This is called as fifth harmonic and second overtone. Then from this we have to consider the general formula. When pipe closed at one end, general formula is here. Np is equal to 2p plus 1. N is fundamental frequency. Then it is we have to consider for fifth over to p overall we have to consider here is 2p plus 1 into n. Therefore we can get these three mode of vibration. In this case odd harmonics are present but even harmonics are absent. When pi closure at one end, then its value start from 0, 1, 2, 3 p's. Then after that we have to consider when pi open at both ends. For that purpose we have to consider the again three modes of vibration. The vibrations of air column in a pipe open at both ends. Pipe open at both ends. Open at both pipe open at both ends. Therefore we have to draw here again three figures. This is the first mode of vibration. Here distance is lambda by 2. First distance is lambda by 2. First mode of vibration. We know that antinode is from at the open end and node is from at the center. Then second mode. Second mode of vibration. Here second mode is shown that distance is L is equal to lambda 1. Antinodes are from at little small distance. Here again distance is lambda 1. L small is the length of air column. This is the second mode of vibration. Second mode of vibration. When pipe open at both ends, then distance is lambda 1. Then third mode of vibration. Node means the amplitude of vibration is 0 and antidotes means it is at the from at little small distance. L is equal to 3 lambda by 2. When pipe open at both ends, then open at both ends. And tuning fork. Tuning fork. When this tuning fork hammer on the rubber pad. When tuning fork is hammering on the rubber pad, then it is head over the mouth of open end. Then sound wave travel. Sound wave by hammering on this rubber pad and it is head over the open end. Then by hammering this tuning fork and it is head over the mouth of open end. Then at that time sound wave travel through this open end of the tube. Then at that time, then we know that when this pipe is open at both ends, then vibrate sound wave travel. At that time, air inside the wall of tube is air inside the wall of tube. It is little denser than the pipe. Therefore, at the when this wave travel at the open end, then there is partial reflection takes place, and due to superposition of incident wave and this reflection, partial reflection, superposition of these two waves takes place and stationary waves are formed. That we know that antinodes are always formed at the open end, and antinode means it vibrates with maximum amplitude, and means that it vibrates with minimum amplitude. Therefore, here also we can L is length of pipe and capital L is the corrected length of air column. These are the three distances for the fan pipe open at both ends. That is lambda by 2, lambda 1 and 3 lambda by 2. Because the distance between two successive antinodes is lambda by 2. We know that in properties we have discussed about, that is the distance between two antinodes is lambda by 2. Therefore, we know that for first mode of vibration, when this tuning fork hammering, then at that time compression reflect as rarefaction and rarefaction reflect as compression. Then for first mode of vibration, we have to consider here equation, that is L is equal to lambda by 2. Say this equation number 1. Say this equation number 1. After that, lambda is equal to 2L. Therefore, say this equation 2. Then we know that, V is equal to N lambda, and N is equal to V by lambda. N is equal to V divided by lambda. V is equal to V divided by 2L. This is called as N is equal to V divided by 2L. This is the fundamental frequency of vibration. This is called as fundamental frequency of vibration. Then this is lowest frequency or minimum frequency. This is called as first harmony. Then after that, this is first frequency. Then for second mode, we have to consider distance is L is equal to, here distance is lambda 1, but V is equal to N lambda. N is equal to V divided by lambda 1. For next mode, we have to consider N1 lambda 1. Here distance is L, lambda 1 is equal to L. Therefore, N1 is equal to V divided by L. Multiply and divide by 2. We get multiply and divide this equation by 2. Therefore, we get here N1 is equal to 2V divided by 2L. But this again, we know that this is the fundamental frequency. Therefore, we get here N1 is equal to 2L. This is the fundamental frequency. N represent fundamental frequency and N1 represent next mode of frequency. That is, N is fundamental frequency and next mode of frequency. Here V is velocity of sound, L is length. Then after that, we have to consider third mode of vibration. For that purpose, third mode of vibration. Third mode. We have to consider here equation is L is equal to 3 lambda by 2. 3 lambda by 2. Then say this equation number 6. Lambda 2 is equal to, we know that 2L by 3. 2L by 3. 2L by 3. Then say this equation here. V is equal to N lambda. N is equal to V by lambda. Consider N2 lambda 2. By putting this value lambda 2, that is V is equal to 2L by 3. Then we get 3V divided by 2L. Again, this is the fundamental frequency. We get N2 is equal to 3N. This is called as second harmonic and first overtone. First overtone. And this is called as third harmonic. Third harmonic. Third harmonic and second overtone. Second overtone. Second overtone. This is vibrations of air column in a pipe open at both end. Then this is the first mode, second mode and third mode. And general formula for the vibrations of air column when pipe open at both ends is, that is, Np is equal to P plus 1. Here N is the fundamental frequency and P's value starts from 0, 1, 2, 3. From this it is clear that sound produced by open end, sound produced in a pipe open at both ends, its quality is richer than the when pipe closed at one end. Also, fundamental frequency of vibrations of pipe open at both ends is double that the fundamental frequency of vibration when pipe closed at one end. And its quality is greater than the pipe closed at one end, because pipe open at both ends. Then we know that antinodes are found at the both open end. Then after that we can discuss about practical determination of end correction. Practical determination. Practical determination of end correction. End correction. Practical determination of end correction. When pipe open at both end, then we know that V is equal to its frequency is equal to 2nm. Because distance is lambda by 2 and that frequency is V is equal to 2nm. That means fundamental frequency V is velocity. Then velocity is same, but for n1, L1, we have to consider here equation n1 NL, 2nl, n1 L1, capital L, that is n1 L1, that is 2, n1 L1, 2, n2 L2. But these two get cancelled and we get n1 L1, that is n2 L2. L2 is corrected length of air column, but when pipe open at both ends, we know that when pipe open at both ends, we know that is L is equal to L plus 2E. L plus 2E. When frequency is L is length of air column, then it is L1. Again, for L2 is equal to L2 plus 2E. By putting these two equations, say this equation number 1, say this equation 2. Put this 2 in 1. Then by putting these two equations in 1, we get here n1, that is L1 plus 2E, and n2 is equal to L2 plus 2E here. Then by multiplying this term n1 L1 plus n1 2E, that is n2 plus n2 into 2E here. Then transfer this to the side, this term to that side, and take this term here, n1 L1 minus n2 L2, that is n2 2E minus n1 2E. Then 2E is taken here, 2E is taken common. Then we get n1 L1 minus n2 L2, that is here we get n2 minus n1 into 2E. Therefore E is equal to, we can get equation E is equal to here n1 L1 minus n2 L2 divided by 2 n2 minus n2 minus n. This is the practical determination of when pipe open at both ends. That is, we get E is and correction n1 L1 minus n2 L2, 2 n2 minus n1. After that, we have to calculate pipe open at both ends. This is the end correction in case of pipe open at both ends. Its formula is n1 L1 minus n2 L2. Then after that, we have to calculate when pipe closed. When pipe closed at one end. Therefore, we have to consider here equation, that is 4NL. In case of pipe open closed at one end, here frequency N is equal to V divided by 4L. Therefore, V is equal to 4NL. Then we get here equation 4 N1 L1, that is 4 N2 L2 for two frequency, and we get here equation N1 L1 4 N2 velocity is same. Then we 4 get cancelled. Therefore we get equation N1 L1, that is N2 L2. When pipe closure at one end, last lecture we have discussed, that is end L is when pipe closure at the one end, then L is equal to L plus E. We know that is L1 plus E. L2 is equal to L2 plus E, and pipe closure at one end, then length of pair column is L1 plus E, L2 plus E. By putting this, let us consider this equation 1, this is equation 2. Then put equation 2 in 1, put equation 2 in 1, we get then equation is here is, that is N1 is L1 plus E, L1 plus E, and L2 plus E, L2 plus E. Then equation is L2 plus E. Therefore, equation become N1 multiply this term N1 L1 plus N1 E is equal to multiply this N2 again to the bracket N2 L2 plus N2 E. Then take this term to that side N1 L1 minus N2 L2, and take this term to that side, we get N2 E minus L1 E. Then after that, take an E common outside, N1 minus N2 L2 is equal to N2 minus N1 into E. Therefore, end correction is N1 minus N2 L2 divided by N2 minus N. This is the end correction in case of pipe closed at one end. From this it is clear that when pipe open at both ends, then its quality is greater than that of pipe closed at one end. म्हणजे पाईप जेव्हा क्लोज असतो त्यावेळेस त्याची क्वालिटी कशी असते, कमी असते, आणि ओपन असेल तर त्याची क्वालिटी जास्त असते. दिस इज अबाउट द व्हायब्रेशन्स ऑफ एअर कॉलम.